ABC News recently broadcast pure propaganda to all of its supposed sheep viewers about the recent mass use of the mysterious term deep state. The deep state is the notion that there is a network of career government employees who are secretly manipulating government policy. They could have positions in the military, intelligence agencies, or other areas of government. Supporters of President Donald Trump point to leaks from career bureaucrats who they say are undermining his agenda. Many write the deep state off as a conspiracy theory because no evidence of an organized effort has surfaced. The phrase was originally used to refer to power dynamics in foreign countries like the former Soviet Union. The term began gaining traction during the 2016 presidential race and became prominent after Trump's election. Perhaps ABC News, if it wasn't a CIA operation itself, should have dug a little further into their archives. The evolution of the deep state reads like a U.S. history book. In 1947, Harry S. Truman created the CIA by signing the National Security Act. Founding members of the CIA included Skull and Bones member Prescott Bush and the dynamic duo Allen Dulles and John Foster Dulles. Hastily, the Office of Policy Coordination was formed in 1948. Radio Free Europe in 1949, Operation Mockingbird in the 1950s, where at least 25 media organizations and 400 journalists immediately became CIA assets. MK-Ultra mind control operations began around 1953. The 1961 deep state coup of our executive branch as Allen Dulles led the Operation Mongoose fiasco, resulting in the Bay of Pigs that nearly annihilated the United States. The JFK assassination, which we will know more about the deep state's actual involvement as the 25th anniversary allows secret documents to be released in October of this year. The false Gulf of Tonkin narrative, the murder of over 20,000 Vietnamese civilians in Operation Phoenix, Operation Chaos, which tracked thousands of protesters and organizations, the Iran-Contra affair, the weapons of mass destruction lies to get us into the Iraq War, and the deconstruction of the Middle East, and that is merely scratching the surface.
It would be easier if it were a conspiracy you're describing, but that's not the case, is it?
This is something that hides in plain sight. It's kind of a natural evolution when so much money and political control is at stake in the most powerful country in the world. This has evolved over time. It's all the national security functions of the government. It's the Pentagon, it's Homeland Security, it's the State Department, it's also Treasury because they have a kind of symbiotic relationship with Wall Street.
And here we are in 2017 as the deep state draws China and Russia into a great war over Syria and North Korea. Meanwhile, the continuity of government plan ensures that the deep state will keep rolling on as U.S. citizens are decimated due to one catastrophe or another. So you see, the deep state actually isn't a hidden organization or a conspiracy theory. It is a taxpayer-funded factory of death and subversion, producing the elite initiatives of the banker Wall Street class carried out by a group of well-known federal organizations that have officially molded U.S. history for the past 70 years by acting further and further outside of the U.S. Constitution as time goes by.
In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and there is very grave danger that an announced need for increased security will be seized upon by those anxious to expand its meaning to the very limits of official censorship and concealment.
So, who is pushing the conspiracy theory now? American Broadcasting Company? John Bound for Infowars.com.
Let's go to Debit in Florida. Debit in Florida, you're on the air.
Great. Hey, thank you so much. Listen, I have bought your product, and I gotta say they're amazing.
Thank
Anyone
you.
who's on the fence, buy it, because I've got Caveman, Superman Vitality, Secret 12, Vitamin Mineral Fusion. I've got the body armor.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
You're the type of listener that makes it all possible. Which nutraceutical does you like best?
I really like the Vitamin Mineral Fusion, to be honest. That's
It's amazing.
really incredible. I drank it in the morning, and I swear to you, I felt incredible. Like I haven't felt weak. My morning was fantastic, and I love you guys. I love the InfoWars crew, and I just want to, I want to take this opportunity to tell anybody out there who's on the fence. Just buy it. You will love it. I'm telling you, I've never bought a bad product.
What you find in our news is the same thing you find in our products at InfoWarsLife.com. It's a win-win. InfoWarsLife.com.